Hello, Liberty. I'm back with another 2020 Senior Spotlight, and I am here with Annalyse Holbert. Hi, Annalyse.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
All right. So it's almost over, but how have you been adjusting to being at home and virtual learning and all of that?
Well, I'm a big procrastinator, so it hasn't been the easiest and but I've definitely learned like from this that I will hopefully like if I have the choice, I will definitely not take online college classes because I don't enjoy it. Like I'd definitely rather be in school.
Yeah. As someone who has taught you, you are definitely more the person who needs to be right there and be
Yeah.
able to ask questions as we teach. So I'm sure it's been a tough couple months for you.
Yeah, it hasn't been fun.
Yeah. You do like to ask a lot of questions, which you always are like, oh, Miss Fuentes, I know I'm being annoying, but we like that you ask questions. If you ask questions, that means you're paying attention.
Yeah, and that's harder to do like through emails. It's just annoying.
It just takes a lot longer that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Annalise, tell everybody what you were involved in when you were at school and what you'd like to do.
Well, I played sports. Volleyball and basketball were basketball was my favorite, but volleyball I did every year. I tried track and softball. I didn't really like those as much. Um, and then I was involved in art classes. I took photography, and that was like one of my favorites. And I won some awards for photography, so that was pretty cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Um, yeah, softball and track, I remember you being like, I'm trying it, but I don't like either of these
No,
things.
not for me.
Yeah. But you did play basketball with us, and that was fun. And volleyball, I know you were involved with that all the years. So basketball was your favorite of the two main sports that you played?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Any reason behind that or just
Well, you were my favorite coach, and um, like some of my friends played volleyball, but like I just had it like the basketball team. There was never any drama. It was always just like we worked together. It was like really some of my best friends, and it was never you never had to worry about like what people are gonna There's no drama. It was just very easygoing, and it was just fun.
yeah, so that was the key to that was the first thing I told all of you when I started coaching was I would not have drama on my team.
Yeah,
And you
and the
guys
girl teams there always are, and there was also.
absolutely with all sports there's always some drama, but especially with girls sports. And you girls, you loved it and you picked it up and you ran with it. And I love that about our team is that you guys really were like, yeah, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
And that was awesome. So that made me super happy. So you think you touched on it already. I think I know what your answer is going to be, but what was your favorite class in school?
Yeah, I definitely like photography, and earth science was definitely one of my favorites too. I like science and English are like my favorite subjects, but earth science was just really interesting because Miss Pavlik had some great stories to share with us, and she just made it really fun.
That's awesome. Earth science is the only science I ever liked. So,
Yeah.
so what is one of your favorite memories from high school? Period.
Um, Definitely winning that our first sectionals game in my junior year of basketball. That was really fun. We didn't go very far, but it was still really a good memory. And that was definitely with the best basketball team I've ever had. So that was good. And also my junior year when we won Color Wars, but the seniors didn't want to admit it. So that was pretty fun too.
Yeah, those are two great memories from last year and two of my favorite memories for sure. So,
Yeah.
there that what last year, I mean, this year's basketball was great also, and I loved it. But there really was nothing like that game. We made it against Monticello. We won, and the place was just packed, and it was awesome. And then the sectionals game was packed also, and even though we lost the game, it
It was
didn't.
still good. It
It
was a
was
great.
great. Like it was a great feeling still because everybody in the community came out to see you girls play, and it was awesome.
And no one really expected that from us either, considering like the year before we didn't win much. So
No, you won one time the previous season.
yeah, so no,
One
that was completely
time.
a surprise.
Yeah, no, but it was awesome. It was a great. The 2 years I was with you guys was awesome. It was a lot of fun. So I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Even though this coronavirus like messed up my senior year, I'm glad we got basketball because that was like really important. Like I'm glad we got to finish the season.
Yeah, I'm glad we got to finish the season also. I probably would have been this would have been a lot harder if we had stopped in the middle of basketball.
Definitely. And like I don't play a spring sport. I don't really care about them. So like I'm sorry to people who do, but I wasn't really affected in that way. So I was happy.
Yeah. I mean, I coach golf, but basketball is where my heart is for coaching. So so what are your plans next year?
Well, originally I was going to go to Oneonta because that's just like, it was just a good option and it was like not too far and everything. And I never really liked to push myself out of my comfort zone. And then I got a letter in the mail from the University at Buffalo, and that is a much bigger and better school and it's further away, but I decided to commit to there for psychology because I think that it's going to be a good push for me. Like it's going to be a little bit challenging, so I think that's going to be good.
That's awesome. I like to hear that you're pushing yourself a little bit, Annalyse.
Yeah.
I mean, your mom told me this. I'm asking because we're on here, but your mom told me at golf last week that that's where you were going and for what you're doing. And I'm just happy that I'm happy that you're going outside of your comfort zone.
Yeah, me too. I think it might be hard for the first couple of months being so far away, but I'm definitely gonna be happy that I made that choice, especially once I'm like a sophomore and a junior. I think it's gonna be good.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? It's good sometimes in your life to make yourself a bit uncomfortable. You grow a lot in those moments. Yeah. And I think it'll be great for you to do it right away. Make yourself a little bit uncomfortable because then as you hit your 20s, you'll be more comfortable in your own skin and as a person. So it'll be good for you. I'm very happy. I like Buffalo summer and I like to go visit Buffalo. So
yeah, it's really nice.
If we come up to Buffalo, I'll let you know and you can show me around the University of Buffalo.
Okay.
All right.
I really like it. I mean, it's going to be freezing and I don't really like the snow that much, so I'm not really sure why I did that, but I mean, whatever. It's going to be fine.
Yeah, definitely super warm clothing. Take lots of that with you.
Yeah.
Lots of snow. The way the snow comes off of the lake up there is pretty insane. So, but you'll be fine. You'll be fine. So last, Annalyse, what would you like to say to your teachers and your friends? What message do you have?
Well, thank you to all my teachers who, put up with me for 4 years because sometimes I was difficult and you know that. And I just hope, like, obviously this is not the way anyone wanted this year to go, but I hope that everyone, has a great time in college or working, whatever they're going to do, like to all my classmates. And I hope that they get what they want in life because this year was definitely a struggle. So I hope that everyone just, is happy and healthy throughout the rest of the year and, they do good.
Yeah, I definitely has been a struggle, but we'll get our time for all of you to be together and have a little bit of a last hurrah at some point.
Yeah.
But you'll all go off and you'll do great things, I'm sure.
Yeah. And you just have to make the best of it. You can't change it. And like sometimes I get upset and then I'm like, there's millions of or thousands or millions of seniors that are going through the same thing. So you can't really you can't really be like too upset about it because there's so many people experiencing it.
Yep. You're not alone. That is for sure. You are not alone in this. It's not like Liberty is the only place that's happening. So you're right. Very good, Annalyse. I love that. Well, thank you for doing this with me. It took a while for me to catch you and make you do it with me, but we finally got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you very much. And I will be seeing you soon, I am sure. Stay safe. All right. Thank you very much, Annalyse. everybody else, I'll be back with another 2020 Senior Spotlight soon.